On this day in history, January 9th. In 1431, Joan of Arc, a French peasant girl who claimed to have received divine guidance, was put on trial in Rouen, France. The trial was orchestrated by the English-occupied government and led by Bishop Pierre Cauchon. Joan was charged with heresy, witchcraft, and cross-dressing. Despite her articulate defense, she was found guilty and executed by burning at the stake on May 30, 1431. Her trial was later deemed unjust, and she was canonized as a saint in 1920. On January 9, 1822, Prince Pedro of Portugal declared his decision to remain in Brazil despite orders to return to Lisbon. This event, known as Dia do Fico, was pivotal in Brazil's path to independence. Prince Pedro's proclamation, "I will stay," signified his support for Brazilian autonomy, leading to his declaration as Emperor Dom Pedro I of Brazil later that year. The Hougoumont was the last convict ship to transport prisoners to Australia. It arrived in Fremantle, Western Australia, on January 9, 1868, carrying 280 convicts. This voyage marked the end of 80 years of penal transportation to Australia, during which over 162,000 convicts were sent to various Australian colonies. In early January 1880, Seattle experienced a remarkable snowstorm, often referred to as the Big Snow or Storm King. Beginning on January 5th, the city was blanketed with over 5 feet of snow within 8 days, effectively bringing daily activities to a standstill. Schools closed, transportation halted, and many structures collapsed under the weight of the snow. This event remains one of the most significant weather occurrences in Seattle's history. On January 9, 1894, the New England Telephone and Telegraph Company installed the first battery-operated telephone switchboard in Lexington, Massachusetts. This innovation, known as the common battery system, allowed subscribers to signal the operator simply by lifting the receiver, eliminating the need for a local battery at each telephone. This advancement significantly reduced the time operators spent per call, enhancing the efficiency of telephone communications. In 1930, the architectural firm Albert Kahn Associates was appointed as consulting architects for industrial construction in the Soviet Union. Their expertise contributed to the rapid industrialization efforts of the USSR, including the design of significant facilities like the Stalingrad tractor plant, which played a crucial role in the Soviet industrial landscape. In 1936, the U.S. Army adopted the M1 Garand as its standard-issue service rifle. Designed by John Garand, the M1 was the first semi-automatic rifle to be generally issued to infantry forces, providing American soldiers with a significant advantage in rate of fire during World War II and the Korean War. In 1942, during World War II, the United States established the Joint Chiefs of Staff, JCS, to coordinate military strategy among the Army, Navy, and Air Force. The JCS played a pivotal role in planning and executing military operations, ensuring unified command and strategic direction for U.S. armed forces. In 1943, Nazi SS chief Heinrich Himmler visited the Warsaw Ghetto and ordered the deportation of 8,000 Jews. This action was part of the larger plan to liquidate the ghetto, leading to the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising, a significant act of Jewish resistance during the Holocaust. On January 9, 1947, Elizabeth Short, later known as the Black Dahlia, was last seen alive. Her mutilated body was discovered in Los Angeles on January 15, 1947. The case became one of the most infamous unsolved murders in American history, sparking widespread media coverage and speculation. In 1951, the film Life After Tomorrow premiered, becoming the first film to receive an X rating. The X rating was used to denote content suitable only for adult audiences, often due to explicit sexual or violent material. On January 9, 1954, a record low temperature of -87 degrees Fahrenheit, -66 degrees Celsius, was recorded at Northeast Station in Greenland. This remains one of the coldest temperatures ever recorded in the Northern Hemisphere. In 1962, the United States conducted a nuclear test at the Nevada test site as part of its ongoing nuclear weapons development program during the Cold War. These tests were crucial for advancing nuclear technology and understanding the effects of nuclear explosions. In 1972, billionaire Howard Hughes publicly declared that the autobiography written by Clifford Irving was a fake. Irving had claimed to have co-written the book with Hughes, but after Hughes's denouncement, Irving was exposed as a fraud and subsequently served prison time for the hoax. On January 9, 1972, led by future Lakers star Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the Milwaukee Bucks defeated the Los Angeles Lakers 120-104, ending the Lakers' 33-game winning streak. This streak remains the longest winning streak in Major League sports history. In 1986, after losing a patent battle with Polaroid, Kodak was forced to cease its instant camera business. The legal dispute centered around Kodak's infringement on Polaroid's patents related to instant photography technology. In 1998, Russian cosmonauts Anatoly Solovyov and Pavel Vinogradov conducted a spacewalk lasting 3 hours and 8 minutes. Their extravehicular activity was part of ongoing maintenance and upgrades to the Mir space station. In 1998, the decapitated head of the Little Mermaid statue in Copenhagen, Denmark, was returned. The statue, based on Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale, has been vandalized several times since its installation in 1913. In 1998, the Hockey News selected Wayne Gretzky as the greatest NHL player of all time. Known as the Great One, Gretzky set numerous records during his career, including most goals, assists, and points in NHL history. His skill, vision, and impact on the game made him an enduring icon of ice hockey. On January 9, 2001, Apple CEO Steve Jobs introduced iTunes at the Macworld Expo in San Francisco. iTunes was a digital media player application that allowed users to organize and play music and videos. This announcement marked a significant step in Apple's expansion into digital media. On January 9, 2007, at the Macworld Conference in San Francisco, Apple CEO Steve Jobs unveiled the iPhone, a revolutionary smartphone that combined a mobile phone, an iPod, and an internet communication device. The iPhone's introduction transformed the mobile phone industry and significantly impacted global communication.